trial run. If that's the case, then definitely double up, because then the rest of the city can just vote by paper, and then you'll just want to keep. There shouldn't be that big of a problem keeping them separate.
No,
as long as they could just be put somewhere and then checked later.
Yeah,
not the night of the election.
Yeah,
or checked by there could be one person who checks it. Yeah. Well, I guess you would always have two people because you'd be checking the numbers, but yeah.
Anyway,
you get what I'm saying.
Beyond that, so now that we have the procedure out of the way, what do you think of using electronic devices so much as like the way that this one would be is a laptop that's set up to a local connection with software that would be able to register you and then be able to count your vote? Do you think that should be used in a statewide election eventually, national election eventually, or should we always stick with paper and pencil ballot counting?
Well, I think it's right now too dangerous to do that. If you could create something that could not be affected by a virus, a hacker, something like that in terms of state and national, especially national. I'm not too worried about a state a hacker, if someone's hacking into the Iowa state election, maybe a California election, somewhere where the population's bigger, but I really don't trust it yet.
Yeah,
but I'm a very big skeptic when it comes to electronic voting.
Yep. See, that translates to my next question. Are you pretty worried about fraud and technological glitches if this were to become a state and nationwide thing?
Oh yeah. I think that's a very serious risk. I mean, there's trusting technology and wanting things to be quicker and easier and settling for something that works pretty well. I mean, yes, heaven forbid we had to wait until the next day or until 2 a.m. to know who the president of the United States is. But I would rather know that that's who it is than risk having some sort of computer glitch completely destroy the system and have us elect someone false. I mean, there's that dumb Robin Williams movie which didn't do very well.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Man of the Year, where a comedian
article
is elected president by a computer glitch. But I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong with the Scantron? I mean, you still run into mistakes. Every way you do it, there's a mistake. But it's not a massive mistake that's not necessarily detectable, because that's another thing that bothers me, is if you screw up the computer, how do you go back and know, oops, it screwed up, as opposed to, well, all you know is that's what happened. That's what it counted. I have no evidence otherwise. I can't go back and look at a piece of paper.
Yep, so I just think that you need to prove to people that it is safe, and I don't know how they're going to do with that. But we've got to go to a grant spot here pretty quick before we finish up the show, so we'll be right back.
Hello, and welcome back to Informavores, and we are going to give you our last topic. All right, Marcus, go ahead and describe it.
This comes to us from Wisconsin. A man gets 90 days jail time for starting a fire that led to $50 million worth of damage. And that's basically the story.
That is very expensive.
So it's not the story that interested me, that caught my eye. It's that his sentence did. He was sentenced to 90 days in jail. The sentence must be served for 30 days in July for the next 3 years. So that means that he's free until next July. He'll serve 30 days in July, out, free until July. What is the point of that? Why would you do that?
That doesn't make any sense at all, and I don't really understand. I don't know. This is something new that I've been seeing a lot in newspaper. Like, I've been seeing this a lot. We had that story, 4 weeks ago, with the guy who could leave jail, his 10-day sentence to go to a Red Sox game. And I've been reading stories really, really similar to that all over the place. And I don't know what the strategy is. We need to call we need to get a corrections officer on the show or something to explain the strategy here, because it's not saving money.
No.
It's not doing anything. It's just, we'll work around your schedule because you broke the law.
Yeah.
But we don't want to hurt your schedule.
I think that people are forgetting that the main purpose of law is to punish somebody for doing something wrong. It just seems like they're overlooking that. But it says here that another 23-year-old got the same sentence. But I also have a problem with that he set a $50 million fire and he's getting 90 days in jail. Doesn't that seem a little imbalanced to you?
But I don't know Wisconsin. I can't think of the word. What's the word for starting fires?
Arson.
Yeah, I don't know Wisconsin arson laws or whatever's going on there.
It's because he launched a military flare that landed on someone's roof. What are they doing in Milwaukee that a guy's lighting military flares?
That's a good question.
Suburban Milwaukey.
That was a rather, yeah.
I don't know.
But
That's just something to think
I
about.
think that needs to change, and that people need to be punished. And if they're going to be punished, well, the people that deserve to be punished should be punished. And then if they are, they should actually have to serve a sentence. I mean, there's got to be some kind of suffering. Well, he can't do his vacation time in July. That's like the only suffering going on there. So,
no.
I don't know. I'd like to know what was behind that. Why they specifically just chose the month of July. But I think that's a general problem.
I don't know.
I've been seeing all over the place. So
well,
that's all I have.
Yep.
Shall we finish it up?
Let's just leave you with this. If you guys could, what we talked about earlier about our Facebook and Twitter, that's what I was trying to go for there. Wow. We're on Facebook and Twitter at Informavores, so if you guys can find us there. If you have an email that you'd like to send to us, it's informavores11@yahoo.
Yep, we'll take any articles. I mean, if you got something that you think is interesting, email it, informavores11@yahoo.com.
Yep, articles, suggestions, comments, anything that you guys would like to tell us.
Or if you just joined us not long ago and you want to listen to the rest of the episode, check us out. We have a YouTube channel now.
And that you can just type in Informavores, it'll come up. Or if you want to search by username, it's The Informavores. I'll hopefully have that up for you guys tonight, maybe tomorrow. Check our Facebook page, and I'll let you know when it's up.
But otherwise,
thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. We're going to leave you with some Frank Sinatra.